This is the solution to problem number 95 from homework P.3. And here we're given a formula. We're told that after 2 years, an investment of $500 compounded annually, so you got interest once a year, at an interest rate of R, will yield an amount of 500 times the quantity 1 plus R squared. So they want us to write this polynomial in standard form. So we have 500 times the quantity 1 plus R squared. And so we need to expand this. So we'll have 500. And now I'm going to expand 1 plus R squared. And remember, this is that perfect square trinomial pattern, which would be a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. In this case, the a is the same thing as 1 here, and b is the same thing as r. So when we expand this, we're going to get 1 squared plus 2 times 1 times r, which will be 2r, plus r squared. And then if we distribute the 500 and write it in standard form, which means in order of descending exponents, in terms of r in this case, we'll have 500r squared plus 1000r plus 500. That's the answer to part A. In part B, we're supposed to use our calculator to evaluate how much money we'd have for varying interest rate. So we have an interest rate of 2.5%, 3%, 3.5%, etc. When you enter this in your calculator, the R value, let's say for 2.5%, will be 0.025. So what you want to enter in your calculator is something like 500 times 1 plus 0.025, and then that quantity will be squared. And if you enter those in your calculator, you should get $525.31 at 3%. And you can just copy the formula from your calculator by arrowing up and then hitting enter. And then the only thing you'll need to change is the value for R. So this 0.025 can be replaced by 0.030, 0.035, 0.045, and 0.050 to get the values in the table. So the second value will be $531.45. The next one is $535.61, then $540.80, and then $551.25. And the last question, part C, says, what can you conclude from the table? So in looking at the table, what I conclude is the higher the interest rate, which is R, the more money you earn.